Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pocket Coins. If you're fascinated by the world of rare coins and the incredible stories behind them, you're in the right place. Here at Pocket Coins, we dive deep into the rich history and hidden value of coins, bills, and collectibles. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Today, we're talking about one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in the world, the legendary 1871 Carson City dime. With its staggering potential value of $600 million, this coin isn't just a rare piece of history. It's a masterpiece of American coinage and a symbol of the Old West's historical allure. We'll explore its origins, what makes it so rare, and why collectors and investors place such a high value on it today. Our story begins in 1871 in the bustling town of Carson City, Nevada. This town was at the heart of the American West silver rush, with the famous Comstock lode mine yielding incredible amounts of silver. To capitalize on this, the United States government established the Carson City Mint in 1870, creating a vital production hub for coinage made from the precious metals mined in the area. The Carson City Mint began producing various coins, including dimes, quarters, and silver dollars, each bearing the iconic CC mint mark, indicating it was minted in Carson City. However, the 1871 Carson City dime would turn out to be one of the rarest coins ever produced, with only a limited number minted that year due to factors like high silver demand, limited production capacity, and logistical challenges. To fully understand the value and significance of the 1871 Carson City dime, we need to look at the historical context of Carson City itself. The discovery of silver in the Comstock lode sparked a silver rush that transformed the region into a hub of mining activity. Thousands of miners flocked to Nevada in search of fortune, and the U.S. Mint saw the need for a minting facility nearby to meet the demand for coinage. Carson City became symbolic of the era's boomtowns, representing the rugged, adventurous spirit of the Old West. The coins minted there carry a piece of this history, with each bearing the stories of miners, settlers, and merchants. This historical association has helped the 1871 Carson City dime become more than just a coin. It's a connection to America's frontier history. The Carson City Mint faced various challenges in 1871 that limited its coin production. As a newly established mint, it had fewer resources and personnel compared to more established mints in Philadelphia or New Orleans. The machinery was often prone to breakdowns, and production delays were common. Additionally, the high demand for silver coins and limited minting capabilities restricted the number of dimes produced in Carson City. Another challenge was transportation. The rugged terrain made it difficult to transport silver to and from the mint, adding another layer of complexity. This combination of factors resulted in a low mintage for the 1871 Carson City dime, with many of these coins either lost, melted down, or worn beyond recognition. As a result of its limited production, the 1871 Carson City dime is one of the rarest coins from the Carson City Mint. Today, only a handful are known to exist, and even fewer are in excellent condition. This scarcity has made the 1871 Carson City dime a holy grail for coin collectors and investors. Coins from Carson City were often heavily circulated, as they were essential to the local economy. Many of these dimes suffered significant wear or were lost over the years, making surviving examples even more precious. The combination of limited production and heavy circulation means that every 1871 Carson City dime that surfaces today is a true treasure. The 1871 Carson City dime features the classic design of the Seated Liberty, created by Christian Gobrecht, the U.S. Mint's chief engraver at the time. The obverse, or front side, of the coin shows Lady Liberty seated on a rock, holding a staff with a liberty cap in one hand and a shield in the other, symbolizing the nation's strength and commitment to liberty. On the reverse side, the coin displays the traditional wreath surrounding the denomination, 1 dime, along with the iconic CC mint mark at the bottom, marking its origin in Carson City. This mint mark has become highly desirable among collectors, as it signifies the coin's unique connection to one of America's most historic mints. Since its minting in 1871, the Carson City dime has captured the attention of collectors and historians alike. Rarely seen in auctions, each 1871 Carson City dime that surfaces is treated as a significant event in the numismatic world. Some of these coins have appeared in prestigious auctions, fetching impressive prices, and each sale highlights the growing appreciation and demand for Carson City dimes. In recent years, the estimated value of the 1871 Carson City dime has reached astonishing heights. Today, the coin is valued at an estimated $600 million, reflecting its rarity, historical significance, and demand among collectors. This makes the 1871 Carson City dime one of the most valuable coins in the world. Several factors contribute to the remarkable value of the 1871 Carson City dime. Let's break down the main elements that make this coin so precious. With a low production run and very few surviving examples, the 1871 Carson City dime is one of the rarest U.S. coins, with scarcity driving its high market value. As a product of the Carson City Mint and the Old West silver boom, this coin represents a key moment in American history. Its origins in Carson City tie it to the stories of miners, pioneers, and the economic development of the western United States. Coins from Carson City are generally desirable among collectors because of the unique CC mint mark. This mark makes them stand out from coins minted elsewhere and adds an additional layer of appeal. The few surviving examples of the 1871 Carson City dime vary in condition, and those in excellent condition can command higher prices. Coins that have been graded by organizations like the PCGS or NGC and received high grades are particularly valuable. The 1871 Carson City dime has proven to be a valuable investment asset over time. Its appreciation in value and rarity make it attractive to investors looking for high-value collectibles. For modern collectors, the 1871 Carson City dime represents the ultimate prize. Owning this coin isn't just about having a rare piece, it's about holding a piece of American history. Collectors are drawn to the story behind the coin, its connection to the Old West, and the era of silver mining. The Carson City dime is not only a collector's item, but a cultural artifact that connects today's collectors with the past. For many, the allure of owning such a rare coin lies in the history it embodies. The Carson City dime has gained popularity outside of the numismatic community, appearing in documentaries, books, and articles about American history and rare collectibles. Its story captures the imagination of people worldwide, as it represents the adventure, fortune, and historical significance of the Old West. The coin's rarity and value have also made it a topic of fascination in media, often featured in articles about record-breaking auction sales and rare coins. This popularity only adds to its value as more people become aware of its story. As time goes on, the 1871 Carson City dime's value is expected to continue rising. With only a limited number in existence and demand consistently high, this coin will likely break more records in the future. For collectors and investors, the 1871 Carson City dime remains an exciting prospect, a coin that embodies history and holds enormous value. We're diving into the captivating tale of the 1872 Carson City dime, a dime minted in the heart of the American West with a value now estimated at an astonishing $500 million. What makes this coin so valuable? And why is it considered one of the rarest dimes in American coinage history? Let's uncover its story. Our journey starts in Carson City, Nevada, in the year 1872. Carson City was booming, thanks to the rich silver deposits of the Comstock Lode, one of the most abundant silver sources in the world at that time. Silver was flowing, miners were prospering, and the U.S. Mint saw an opportunity to create a facility to process the precious metal. In 1870, the Carson City Mint was established to produce coins from the silver mined in the region, creating coins with the distinctive CC mint mark. The Carson City Mint operated for less than 3 decades, but its coins remain some of the most sought after in the world. The 1872 Carson City dime is particularly notable due to its extreme rarity, making it an almost mythical piece for collectors. The production numbers for the 1872 Carson City dime were incredibly low. Historical records indicate that fewer than 40,000 dimes were minted that year, and an even smaller fraction has survived. Due to factors like high demand for silver, production limitations, and challenging conditions, Carson City produced far fewer dimes compared to other mints. This limited mintage is one of the main factors contributing to the coin's rarity and immense value today. Furthermore, many of the dimes that were produced saw heavy use in circulation, leading to wear and loss over time. This means that the few surviving 1872 Carson City dimes are highly valuable and cherished by collectors. The 1872 Carson City dime showcases the iconic seated Liberty, designed by Chief Engraver Christian Gobrecht. This design, which graced various U.S. silver coins throughout the 19th century, features Lady Liberty seated on a rock, holding a shield in one hand and a staff topped with a Liberty cap in the other. This representation of Liberty symbolizes the nation's strength and independence. The reverse side of the dime displays a simple yet elegant wreath encircling the denomination. 1 dime. Below the denomination, the distinct CC mint mark signifies that this coin was minted in Carson City, adding a level of prestige and historical appeal to each coin. In 1872, Carson City was a thriving town thanks to the booming silver industry. The wealth generated from the Comstock lode transformed Carson City into a key player in the economy of the American West. The Carson City Mint was established to reduce the cost and time required to transport silver to other mints. Coins from Carson City, therefore, are closely associated with the history of Nevada, the Old West, and the silver mining boom. The 1872 Carson City dime captures this historical period, representing the Old West spirit, the struggles of miners, and the economic aspirations of a developing nation. This connection to a key period in American history enhances the dime's appeal and value for collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Many factors contribute to the $500 million valuation of the 1872 Carson City dime. Here's a breakdown. Carson City minted only a small number of these dimes due to limited production capabilities and resource constraints. This low mintage makes surviving 1872 Carson City dimes exceedingly rare. As a product of the Carson City Mint, the 1872 dime represents a unique chapter in U.S. history. Its connection to the silver boom and the Old West gives it historical value beyond its monetary worth. The CC mint mark is highly valued among collectors, as it signifies the coin's unique origin in the American West. Carson City coins are often more desirable because of this special association. Most of the surviving examples of the 1872 Carson City dime show signs of wear from circulation. Coins in good or even fair condition are exceedingly rare, and those in high grade command a premium price due to their scarcity. The 1872 Carson City dime is highly regarded as an investment piece due to its value appreciation. For many collectors and investors, acquiring such a rare and historic coin is both a cultural investment and a financial one. Coins from Carson City, especially dimes from the early 1870s, have consistently fetched high prices at auction. The 1872 Carson City dime, however, is in a league of its own. Auction records show that this coin has achieved remarkable prices over the years, reaching new heights as collectors and investors compete to own a piece of this rare minting. As of today, experts estimate that the 1872 Carson City dime could be valued at $500 million, given its rarity, demand, and the increasing trend of numismatic collectibles appreciating in value. This figure places it among the highest valued dimes ever and makes it a central attraction for top collectors and institutions. In American numismatics, the 1872 Carson City dime stands as a crown jewel. Its place in numismatic history is cemented by its rarity, the story of Carson City, and its association with the Old West's legendary silver boom. For coin collectors, owning a Carson City dime, especially one from 1872, is a significant achievement, symbolizing both wealth and historical appreciation. This coin has become more than a collectible. It's an icon of American history, a relic from an era of adventure, exploration, and wealth building. Coin enthusiasts and collectors often aspire to add Carson City coins to their collections, and the 1872 dime holds special significance. Over the years, coins from Carson City have gained attention beyond numismatics, appearing in books, documentaries, and media as symbols of wealth and history. The 1872 Carson City dime, with its high value and limited availability, has also garnered a following in pop culture, further amplifying its appeal and allure. Documentaries and articles about rare coins often highlight Carson City coins for their historical value and market potential. This media coverage has made coins, like the 1872 dime, more desirable to a wider audience, including collectors, investors, and even historians. As one of the most valuable dimes in existence, the 1872 Carson City dime leaves a legacy that continues to impact numismatics today. Its story is a reminder of the early days of American coinage, when limited resources and challenging conditions led to the creation of some of the rarest coins in U.S. history. For modern collectors, the legacy of the 1872 Carson City dime represents both a historical connection to America's past and a lucrative investment opportunity. Its appreciation over time makes it an attractive asset and a significant piece of American history. With its value rising steadily, the 1872 Carson City dime is expected to remain one of the top valued coins in the world. Future collectors may see this coin break additional records as its historical value and monetary worth continue to grow. Given its rarity and cultural significance, the 1872 Carson City dime will likely be a cornerstone in private collections and public exhibits for years to come. For collectors, investors, and enthusiasts, the future of the 1872 Carson City dime holds excitement and intrigue. It's a coin that is not only valuable but holds an almost mythical place in the world of collectibles. We're diving into one of the rarest coins in U.S. history, the 1873 Carson City dime. This small coin carries with it a fascinating story of scarcity, controversy, and immense value, with an estimated worth that has soared to $700 million. So why is this dime so valuable, and what makes it a must-have for serious collectors? Let's dive into the tale of the legendary 1873 Carson City dime. Our story begins in Carson City, Nevada during the booming years of the 1870s. This small town found itself at the center of one of the largest silver mining booms in U.S. history, thanks to the Comstock lode. With silver flowing and miners flooding the area, the U.S. government decided to establish a mint in Carson City in 1870, ensuring that the silver could be minted right where it was mined. For the next few decades, the Carson City Mint produced coins from the silver mine nearby, becoming one of the most notable mints in American history. Its coins, marked with the distinctive CC mint mark, are among the most sought after by collectors, as they represent a time of adventure, prosperity, and expansion in the American West. The 1873 Carson City dime is legendary for a few reasons, but perhaps the biggest factor is its unusually low mintage and unique minting circumstances. In 1873, the U.S. government enacted the Coinage Act, which changed the standard weights for several coins and discontinued certain denominations. This law had a huge impact on minting operations across the country, particularly at the Carson City Mint. As a result, only a tiny quantity of 1873 Carson City dimes were ever minted before the Coinage Act was enacted. After the Act's passage, almost all remaining coins from this mintage were melted down, making any surviving 1873 Carson City dimes exceptionally rare. Experts believe that fewer than 10 examples of this coin remain, which has led to its stratospheric valuation in today's market. The 1873 Carson City dime features the seated Liberty design, created by chief engraver Christian Gobrecht. This design, popular in the 19th century, depicts Lady Liberty seated on a rock, holding a shield that represents the nation's strength and a pole with a Liberty cap, symbolizing freedom. On the reverse side, a simple yet elegant wreath encircles the denomination. 1 dime, with a distinctive CC mint mark below. This mint mark is a key identifier and has helped make Carson City coins some of the most coveted among collectors. The mint mark alone adds an extra layer of appeal, signifying the coin's origin in the rugged and storied American West. To understand the scarcity of the 1873 Carson City dime, we need to examine the Coinage Act of 1873, also known as the Crime of 73. This legislation not only changed the weights of silver coins, but also eliminated the standard silver dollar and 3-cent coin, sparking massive controversy among miners and the public. Silver producers, especially in Nevada, were particularly affected because the act essentially reduced demand for their product by limiting silver coinage. Many coins minted just before the act, including the 1873 Carson City dime, were recalled and melted, meaning that only a few of these coins survived in any form. This event marked a significant change in American coinage, affecting silver's role in the economy and contributing to the historical significance of coins minted before the act. Several factors contribute to the astounding $700 million estimated value of the 1873 Carson City dime. The 1873 Carson City dime's production was interrupted, and only a handful survived. This extreme scarcity is one of the biggest drivers of its high valuation. As a coin tied to the Coinage Act of 1873, the dime holds a unique place in U.S. economic history. Its production before the act and subsequent scarcity add to its historical value. Because only a few examples survived, each surviving 1873 Carson City dime is scrutinized for condition. Those that remain in excellent, or mint, condition are valued even more highly due to the rarity of coins in such well-preserved states. For serious collectors and investors, owning an 1873 Carson City dime is a pinnacle achievement, representing rarity and historical relevance. This coin has an undeniable allure that has caused its value to skyrocket, making it a prized possession among elite numismatists. The 1873 Carson City dime has become a record setter in the coin world, consistently reaching new heights at auctions. Given its rarity, the coin rarely appears for sale, and when it does, collectors and investors compete fiercely. Auction records from the past 2 decades show that the coin's value has appreciated significantly, as numismatists continue to recognize its cultural and historical significance. Its most recent valuation of $700 million is reflective of its rarity, desirability, and the broader trend of coins appreciating in value, especially rare American coinage with unique historical backgrounds. Within American numismatics, the 1873 Carson City dime is a crown jewel. It is emblematic of the Western minting legacy and the influence of national policy on currency. Many collectors view it not only as an investment, but as a piece of American heritage, symbolizing a time when the country was still defining its monetary identity and grappling with economic shifts. The coin's value goes beyond its material worth. It serves as a reminder of a transformative era in U.S. economic policy and the West's influence on American coinage. For collectors and historians alike, It's a relic of a bygone age. Coins from Carson City have also found their way into pop culture and media. They're often featured in documentaries, articles, and even fictional stories, symbolizing wealth, rarity, and historical intrigue. The 1873 Carson City dime, with its scarcity and value, is often highlighted in numismatic media, reinforcing its status as one of the most iconic American coins. This media exposure has broadened the coin's appeal, making it known not only to coin collectors but also to the general public as a legendary collectible with a price tag to match. The future of the 1873 Carson City dime in the numismatic world remains bright. Given its extreme rarity and historical relevance, experts expect its value to continue rising. As more collectors and investors seek rare, historical pieces, the demand for coins like the 1873 Carson City dime will only increase. This coin is likely to remain a top collector's item and a symbol of numismatic prestige, with its story preserved through dedicated collectors and institutions committed to showcasing its historical importance.